With the new JBL Charge 6 and Flip 7 on the scene, you may be wondering, is it time for me to make an upgrade? And if so, which of these two portable speakers should I buy? The bigger Charge 6 or the smaller Flip 7? Now, I'm a Charge man myself through and through. I don't mind the extra weight and I want that extra output, but you can't beat the portability and the packability of the smaller Flip 7. So before we get too far into the differences between these two portable speakers, let's talk about some of their similarities. Both these speakers are designed to endure the great outdoors, rain or shine. They feature an IP68 rating, making them fully dustproof and submersible in water up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. In addition, JBL states that both these speakers are certifiably drop-proof from the height of 1 meter, even onto concrete. Now, this doesn't mean that they won't leave a mark or two, but they are designed to take a tumble. In terms of connection, both the Flip 7 and the Charge 6 connect to your device wirelessly via Bluetooth 5.4, and they both offer a wired connection. Nope, it's not an aux cable, but it is audio over USB-C, lossless audio included. Now, when it comes to controls, you still get your familiar raise playback controls in typical JBL fashion, but the Party Boost button is long gone and has been replaced with an Auracast button. So the good news is that the Flip 7 and the Charge 6 can easily connect to the Extreme 4, the Go 4, and the Clip 5, but they are not backwards compatible with any Party Boost speakers, meaning you can't connect a Flip 7 to a Flip 6 or a Charge 6 to a Charge 5. So far, the Extreme 4 is the only JBL product that offers this backwards compatibility. It is able to connect with Party Boost speakers, so perhaps we will see a change with a future update, but right now, if you connect a Flip 7 and a Flip 6 to the JBL Portable app, it makes you choose between the Auracast connected Flip 7 or the Party Boost connected Flip 6. It won't let you join them. Continuing with their similarities, both speakers are offered the same features from the JBL Portable app. This includes pairing an identical model for stereo playback, some visual management over any Auracast Link speakers, and my favorite new feature of the Flip 7 and the Charge 6, a 7-band customizable EQ. On previous models like the Charge 5 and the Flip 6, you were only offered a 3-band EQ. So a 7-band customizable EQ is a pretty decent upgrade, really lets you personalize the sound of these speakers a lot further. The Portable app is also where you'll find the new Playtime Boost feature. Engaging Playtime Boost is supposed to squeeze an extra 2 hours of playback out of the Flip 7 and an extra 4 hours out of the Charge 6, but there is a bit of a disadvantage to this feature. We're going to touch on that in the battery section. Lastly, it's worth noting that both the Charge 6 and the Flip 7 are mono speakers with one tweeter, one woofer, and dual passive radiators. So what are the differences between these two speakers? Well, the Charge 6 is essentially the bigger sibling to the Flip 7. It's a little more expensive, $199 compared to the Flip 7's price point of $149, but the Charge 6 offers better battery life, more output, and better bass response. The Charge 6 now offers 45 watts of output and 28 hours of playback off a single charge, while the Flip 7 provides 35 watts of output and 16 hours of playback off a single charge. So there's one advantage to having a bigger enclosure, more room for a bigger battery. The downside, it's almost twice as heavy. When it comes to sound, obviously the Charge 6 having a bit of a bigger enclosure and offering more output can get a little louder than the Flip 7, and the Charge 6 also provides a better low-end bass response. Now, as much as these speakers are not designed for critical listening, I do have to say that the Flip 7 can get a little busy sounding. If you're listening to a lot of heavily produced electronic music, or progressive death metal in my case, a lot of the instruments tend to sound like they're kind of on top of each other. There's not a ton of left to right separation with the Flip 7. This by no means makes the Flip 7 a bad speaker. It still has a fairly full sound and decent bass response for its size. And size is the key word here. Physics are a very real thing, and there's only so much you can do to squeeze out as much sound as possible out of a small enclosure like this. That's why naturally going up to something a little bigger provides better low-end response. They still have to cram a battery in here too. So ultimately, if you're trying to decide between these two ready for anything portable Bluetooth speakers, if you need to keep things affordable and portable, the Flip 7 is the way to go. It easily fits into a bag or backpack and offers good sound and decent battery life. When it's just you and a few friends, hanging out on the back deck, having a picnic in the park, or maybe just for personal listening around the house in your living room, the Flip 7 is up to the task. But if you're not concerned about portability, maybe you're just super strong and you want something with a bit more bass and a bit more output, maybe you're entertaining often, the Charge 6 is the way to go. As mentioned at the start of this video, I am a Charge fan. I've been using a Charge 5 for a number of years. I take it camping, I take it to the lake, so if I do happen to lose it at the bottom of said lake, I will be making the upgrade to the Charge 6 when the timing is right. So there you have it. I hope this video helps you narrow down your decision. If not, and you want some more details, you want to really get into the nitty gritty of these new speakers, I do recommend checking out my full review on the Charge 6 right here and the Flip 7 right here. See you in the next one.